If you want to let you know that if you come to the Colchester or Burlington area and want to do some bike riding, if you go to the bike rental place in town, for example, and ask them where can you park and not pay a fee, because there are parking meters and paid parking all around this area like most places in the country. And they'll tell you that it seems like every place has to be paid right along the bike trail. But we found this spot. This is called the Airport Park. It's not by an airport. It's called the Airport Park. And it's a huge parking lot, and there's pickleball nearby, and you can park here for free, and it's right on the bike trail. Actually, it's pretty close to the causeway and the ferry that takes you over the island. But keep that in mind if you come here and you're looking for a place to park and you don't want to pay for parking, you're cheap like us. All right, so we took off from the Airport Park. We've now made it downtown. So right behind us over here, that's downtown Burlington. And right over here, if you can see it, there's a green building back there. That's where you can rent bicycles for the area. And here we are. Check it out. So it's about, best we can figure out, we didn't check the mileage, 8 miles or 10 miles from Airport Park to here. So there's a weather front going through up by where we park, so we're going to continue on down a little ways, I think. I don't know how far it goes. We're going to continue down a ways, then we're going to turn around, we're going to head back, we're going to jump on the causeway, and then we're going to jump on a ferry. We're going to head over to an island and ride around a little bit. Yeah, all right, come along with us. Might be thinking that we're standing underneath this tree because it's really hot and sunny, but I don't know if you can tell. Why are we hanging out under this tree, Diane? Why are we under this tree? It looks nice under the tree, right? But we saw a weather front coming in when we were at the marina. I checked the radar and I thought it was just going to skirt us to the north. We said, well, let's just ride further south down the path, and then we'll even be missed further by that cloud, by that rain. But we got caught in it. It's raining. So we found a couple trees. We're kind of hunkered down. It shows about 15-20 minutes of rain. And other than being chilly because we got wet before we got here, we'll survive. And then we're going to move on further down the down the bike trail unless we catch the rain again. So had we known where we were hunkered down under the tree, another
1 minute,
1 minute, 2 minutes down the trail, there were 2 of these nice pavilions that we could have hunkered down under. Now, they didn't know we weren't from here, but there were how many bikers went past us?
oh, half dozen.
Saw us hunkered down under that tree. They could have said, hey, there's a couple pavilions down there, but we probably wouldn't have said that either. But just so you know, at almost to the end of the trail going this direction now, I guess we only have another couple minutes. We'll be at the end of this trail going this direction, and there's supposed to be a nice cove down there.
That we wouldn't have known about had we not been under the trees and stopped a gal walking a greyhound.
Yeah, so that lady walking that greyhound, she told us about what was at the end of the trail. So we would have missed the cove,
Yeah.
which we haven't seen it yet, but you will see it. We're going to go to the cove next. Then we're going to turn around. ride all the way back and hit the causeway and then jump on the ferry.
With hopefully sunny weather.
And hopefully, looking at the weather app, it's supposed to be getting nicer now. All right, so I'm not sure we took the correct turn, but obviously not, because she said it was a cove. Maybe that area we were down there before was the proper cove, but this is the treehouse. Check this out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a nice treehouse. And where does that go? What about that trail?
Yeah, that might be.
Maybe that's the trail we got to take.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe back over there, maybe that's the trail that goes to the cove. But we did find a private cove, which is pretty. Let's go. Let's do the treehouse here, then we'll go do that. Look at that treehouse. That is neat. Ah.
COVID 1984 is a hoax.
All right, so take a good look at this tree. Check that tree out. Now let's go up here and read this. The Arborist Association and the International Society of Tree Study jointly recognize this significant tree in this bicentennial year as having lived here at the time of the signing of the Constitution. Yeah, the signing of the Constitution, that tree was here. Now tell me that ain't cool. That's pretty cool. So this is at the end of the bike trail. So this would be the southern end of the bike trail, I guess. Then it just kicks you out into neighborhoods. And there's Burlington over there. That's the harbor that we were at, the marina we were at right before we got caught in the rainstorm, way over there. You want one?
No.
So we were at the campground last night. I was cleaning the car, and guy came by and his wife. We were yakking. Excuse me. And during our yak, he goes, "Have you had a creamy?" I go, "What's a creamy?" He goes, "Oh, in Vermont we call soft serve ice cream maple flavor a creamy." Well, we hadn't had one. Well, on this bicycle ride, we're cruising by, and here's this ice cream shop. They have other stuff too. So stopped in and got this maple flavored ice cream, creamy. And he said, "You're lucky you came here. If you go anywhere else in town, you should just throw it away because it won't be nearly as good as this." So this is small. And you know what? It is pretty good, huh?
It is good. It's very good.
Vermont?
Creamy.
A creamy. All right, just for the sake of getting our bearings, we are now back. Over your shoulder is the parking lot we stopped at to unload the bikes and start the ride. So we went all the way to that end. Now we're back here at the parking lot where we started. Now we're going to head back this direction and head toward the causeway. All right, so we're maybe halfway I don't even know. We've never been here before. So we're on the Causeway now. So we're back up here. I'll show you what this is while there's nobody close by. So you've seen it. It's just a gravel trail with water on both sides, which is which Diane pointed out is called Lake Champlain. So we're gonna ride this trail until it comes to an end, and there's a ferry up there. And then the ferry, you can jump on the ferry. It's a free ferry with donations. And the ferry will take you over to an island. You can ride around the island. So that's what we plan on doing. So let's go. All right, that's how long the boat ride is from here to there, so we can get across this. All right, we just got done riding the Burlington Bike Trail and the Causeway Bike Trail. I'm not sure if they're all one bike trail. We'll put it up here in the description somewhere. But we started at 9:30 this morning. We rode from the airport park. We went to Burlington and beyond, turned around, came back, went out to the Causeway, jumped on the ferry, went out to the island. What's the island called?
Well, South Hero is part of it, and that's the part that we went to.
Okay. So we rode into town, the first little town that was there. We had a burger, played a little game with a string and a washer. Huh?
And a hook.
And a hook. That was fun. Ate our burger, rode through town. We rode back to where the ferry was. Decided we wanted to go back to a winery. We rode 3 miles back to the winery, and then back to the ferry. And we got back to the parking lot at 4:30. So what's that, 9 hours? 9-hour ride. Whew. That was our first long, huh?
I don't know.
And that was our first long ride for a while, so our tailbones are feeling a little bit. Anyway, we're all loaded up, ready to head back to the campground. We will put a mileage up here. I don't know exactly how many miles. I'm guessing
7 hours. So.
well, 7 hours worth. But I'll put if I can figure out the mileage, I'll put it right here in the video. So we head back to the campground, kick back, and see what tomorrow brings. Maybe a little pickleball right back over our shoulder here. Hey, hopefully you enjoyed this ride. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment down below. Have you done this bike ride in the past? Do you have any tips for anybody that has done the bike ride or going to do the bike ride in the future? Let them know down in the comments down below. Anything else you want to add? No, well, big surprise there. Diane didn't want to add. All right, as always, have a great day.
Happy trails.
Happy trails, and we will see you in the next video.